Tell me, recruit, what do vegans eat to get lean, strong, and healthy? It's by far the #1 question I get as a master fitness trainer. The answer is not to eat more vegetables. That's right, at least not the way you've been taught. Why is it that I can enjoy delicious pasta, burgers, pizza, donuts from every new vegan restaurant that pops up, as well melt in your mouth baked treats, but my waistline is still in check? I look good, feel good, and I love who I see in the mirror each morning, as do as my students, who are shining examples to their family and friends. Vegans from all walks of life and all different body types who become fit green machines and make every moment count. Put down the rice and beans and listen up. My name's Corrine Sutton, 3-time pro vegan bodybuilder and star of BBC 3's Veganville. But today, you're gonna call me Sergeant Vegan, because this is the 5-day vegan boot camp, where we overhaul your lifestyle. We're stripping away fat fast, building muscle, and giving you energy that lasts the whole entire day. In 5 days, you'll go from a clueless civilian to a certified vegan badass who can put together their own program to achieve whatever results they want and structure their life to hit those goals as fast as possible. If you're like me, you're vegan for the animals. Diet's an afterthought. Yet, that doesn't mean it's not important. In fact, it's more important once you go vegan. Plant-based nutrition is different. It doesn't work the same way as diet with the animal byproducts in it, because there's more vitamins, minerals that nourish the body in a unique way. Films like The Game Changer touches on this, but no one gives vegans the full scoop, or even vegetarians and plant-based eaters. There's no college classes. I say there's less than 1% of people on this earth who truly know the pillars of a plant-based diet. Even though our cause is growing, vegans are still 1% of the population at best. Eat more vegetables is half of the equation, yet you deserve to have it all. You deserve to look great, feel great, and have a clear conscience. If you truly want to save animals, this is the best way to do it. When you're lean, confident, and excited about life, people want to know your secret. It's how I built my own career. See, I'm not just playing a Marine. I served in Operation Iraqi Freedom 3 and 4. Back in 2003, Uncle Sam flew me to Iraq, where I saw the worst humans could be. People who wanted to live in peace were caught in the crossfires. Conditions were harsh. When your existence is guns, tactics, and combat, your humanity begins to slip away. I'm lucky to have come home sane. Other comrades weren't so lucky. Then, in 2012, I met a man who changed my life, a vegan activist named Gary Roski, who spoke at my college. He delivered the best vegan speech ever. Until that point, I'd eaten meat my whole entire life. But Gary Roski actually opened my eyes. He showed me what animals endure that would have been a war crime if it was done to humans. Torture, death, slavery, the look of fear and hopelessness in their eyes. I've seen it during my tour, and I couldn't live with myself. That's when I chose to be a champion for animals. By proving you can be strong and sexy without eating meat, eggs, or dairy, and I do it in the ultimate arena, a bodybuilding show, the only problem was how. I've always been an athlete, but vegan nutrition was completely new to me. I could count the numbers of vegan athletes on one hand. Did I just eat more vegetables like rice, beans, broccolis, and potatoes? Or fruit like bananas, apples, and oranges? What about bread or cookies? Was that okay? Back in my day, we didn't even have all this vegan alternative products out there. I was afraid to get it wrong. The truth is, at first, I actually went pescatarian. Then after reading thousands of pages of plant-based nutrition, experimenting with my own diet, speaking to dozens of experts, making plenty and many mistakes, and hiring coaches to figure out which exercises I must do, I finally condensed it all into a repeatable process, which took me from an overweight meat eater to a vegan who medaled on multiple stages at the bodybuilding arena. That's what this boot camp is about, giving you my hard-earned secrets over a 10-year career as materials you can digest in 5-hour-long classes to remove the mystery of vegan nutrition, stuff the game changers actually left out. I hold nothing back. Until now, the only way to go deep with me was to pay $2,500 for 16 weeks of coaching, where you get personalized workout, meal plans, accountability, and weekly classes. Whether your goal was to compete or be a better version of yourself, here's some of my students in their own words.
So my name is Erin Kate Morrison. Most people just call me EK. I'm 41 years old. I am a full-time single mom. Before my daughter, having her, my body stayed what I thought was relatively healthy, probably about like 200 pounds or so. When I had her, I was 33 years old and I was over 300 pounds. For the next 6 years, I kind of yo-yoed back and forth, but never really committed to any kind of program or really just kind of keeping that weight off. And then mid-August of 2020, I had a wellness check and I weighed in at 308. 48% of my body was fat. And I just knew that with 6 months away, I had to absolutely make a change. So I wanted my life back. I entertained the idea of maybe dating, but I found myself becoming the mom that I didn't want to be. I wasn't engaging with her the way that I always envisioned myself engaging with her and playing and getting on the ground and just playing dolls or Legos. It became too much for me. I also noticed that my unhealthy habits were becoming her unhealthy habits. And I didn't want that for her. So this all kind of happened, and this was, my first 16 weeks. So I lost 52 pounds, 12 inches. So I was so committed and I loved it. My daughter and I may not always see eye to eye when we're communicating through different things, but it's my actions that are showing her who I am as a person now and how I want to model that lifestyle for her. She's seeing me make healthy food choices. She's seeing me be active. In a year, I have lost 108 pounds. With Corrine, I've lost 75 pounds in 7 months.
So, my name is Frank Nunes, and I'm a track cyclist, and I run 2 businesses. I run 2 vegan businesses related to food. I really struggle about keeping a consistency through my eating, mostly knowing what I had to eat when I had to eat it. So I always ended up eating whatever I was having around, whatever was laying around, I would just eat it. I basically started somewhere around 73 kilos and I'm now under 72. I wasn't expecting to get that light that soon.
All right, Linda. So this is when you first started, right? Mm. And your goal was to lose body fat. Am I correct?
Yes, in the beginning. Mm-hmm.
And you were at 158 with 21% body fat. How do you feel now? Because I think it's already been like 4 months, right? 4 or 5 months.
4 months, yes. And I dropped so much. It's amazing. I would have never thought that this would happen in 4 months. My struggle really was that I didn't know how to start, really. I was always telling myself that I needed to lose that weight again, and I was not satisfied with how I looked and how it felt and how weak I was. My little daughter, she's 3 years old now. She's every time we competed in a run, she was getting faster and faster. I was like, no, Layla, I got a break. Yeah. and now I'm the one who says, hey, one more rep. And she says, Mommy, my legs are tired.
Hi, everyone. My name is Shanice Swift. I was influenced by, what I was seeing. I wanted to be involved in some sort of sport, and I saw bodybuilding. And I said, I feel like I could do that, being an athlete prior. And, I said, I knew I had the discipline. All I would need to know is really what I needed to do, and I'll just execute. Probably the most life-changing thing has been learning how to eat properly. It's funny that, we go through our whole lives as adults, and that's just, nutrition is not taught at all, through school and things like that. So you have to find, the sources in other ways. And it really just taught me that this is a lifestyle that I can continue, for the rest of my life. And, I was learning how to track your food, your macros, but you can still enjoy, the things that we've always eaten, growing up. I can still enjoy things at birthday parties, other celebrations with friends and things like that. But it became a lifestyle change, completely.
Forget the 16 weeks. We're going from don't know where to start to confident with your nutrition in 5 days. You'll know exactly what to do to make your goals a reality. On day 1, we cover Fit Vegan Mindset. Don't roll your eyes at me. Everything hinges on this. We're demolishing the #1 excuse why people fail. No consistency. I don't care if you have kids, a partner, 5 companies. I'll show you how a Marine schedules their day to eat right and exercise. Day number 2 covers the mistake 99% of vegans make, which leads to feeling sluggish and having extra belly flab. Not prioritizing protein, you must select your sources carefully. Some plants are carbs disguised as protein, which leads to unwanted weight gain. We'll cover my favorites from the produce aisle, as well as why I'm a fan of processed foods like Beyond Meat. Day number 3, Carb Wars. You heard of vegan keto, high carb, low carb, but what's the best plan of attack? Repeat after me. Carbs are our friends, sir. Say it. You must know the 2 types when to eat them. One works best when you're cutting, the other works best when you're building tone muscle. This is why you'll see me enjoying cookies, cakes, pizza, pasta, and also burgers. Day number 4 is outwitting the enemy, which is wasting energy on exercise and not seeing results. Look, I've been working out since I was 13 years old. Then I joined the Marines. Being active is part of who I am, but I had demons that nearly ruined my career. The same ones probably sabotaging your efforts. Food plays 80% of a transformation, yet getting off your butt is crucial. On this day, we'll make health and fitness as habitual as breakfast. Finally, day 5, where I prove you can eat that donut without gaining fat. We're putting it all together. There's no one-size-fits-all diet that works forever. But when you know what carb, fat, proteins do to your body, you can create a game plan that's right for you. We cover the next steps after losing the body fat, so you can get lean, tone muscle without regaining the fat. That's not all. I really want you to have everything to succeed. So I'm giving you a copy of my new ebook, Macro Mastery, which is 70 plus fast meal prep hacks that vegan athletes actually crave. When I say fast, I mean most meals can be cooked under 10 minutes. In boot camp, we discover what nutritional targets you need to hit. The recipes inside my book will help you hit them. All the calories, protein, fats, and carbs per serving are listed, and each recipe has a link to follow along on video. Normally, this goes for the price of the boot camp alone. Otherwise, you must be one of my students to get it. I'm not done either. I'm including my other new ebook, No Weak Vegans, as cruelty-free icing on the cake. It shows you 24 tools vegans old or new need to get lean and strong. There are kitchen tools, supplements, and a lot more. All my students use them. Last but not least, you get access to the 5-day Vegan Bootcamp Facebook group. When you're around like-minded vegans who will give you that extra boost of motivation. Plus, I post tips inside. When you're surrounded by people who want to make a change, guess who you become? Look, I won't tell you boot camp is easy. You must show up and apply yourself. Do that, and I'll promise you'll be armed for any fitness goal. You'll know what foods do to your body, and can answer people when they grill you on the vegan lifestyle. More importantly, you'll be an example to your friends and family who now see you as the fit vegan or vegetarian and plant-based eater. The boot camp doesn't have an end date, but you do. Think about it. If you're watching this and you're not where you want to be, then every second that passes is a moment where you're not enjoying your dream body. That's my goal, to give you the best, healthiest life. There's zero risk. If you're not happy, simply ask for a refund within the next 30 days. And remember, you get the 5-day vegan boot camp, you get the 70 fast meal prep hacks, and the 24 things every vegan needs to get lean and strong. The choice is yours. All right, that's a wrap. You either know if this is for you or not. If it is, I'll see you in the boot camp.